The Lord of the Rings: The Third Age is a licensed movie game by Electronic Arts. Knowing nothing more than this, I bet you think it's going to be a shitty game, right? Right? Well, normally you'd be right, but this time, you're wrong. I can't believe I'm saying this, but EA managed to make a solid console RPG based on the Lord of the Rings films. Granted, I'm not going to hold EA to the same standards that I do a Japanese developer like Square. EA hasn't been creating these games for decades, but the bar of excellence isn't much lower from what I normally expect. I can say with confidence that this is a solid console RPG. The wisest decision the designers made was to have the player's party consist of non-fellowship characters. Instead of playing as Frodo or Aragorn, you follow the story of Barethor, a Gondorian citadel guard who is trying to deliver a message to Boromir. On the way, he recruits a number of characters and follows in the heels of the Fellowship.
What is this? Fool of a took. Throw yourself in next time. Rid us of your stupidity.
After Boromir dies, Gandalf charges Barethor with helping Aragorn defend the human cities. Plot-wise, the game is a side story to all three films. It does an excellent job of adapting the film into a stereotypical console RPG. Although magic isn't as common in the films or Tolkien's books, it is in abundance in the game, and many attacks utilize it. That the developers took some artistic license with this game doesn't really bother me because the gameplay is fun. I'm actually glad that EA took a gamble and decided to make a console-style RPG based on the films. I played some of the other Lord of the Rings games EA has made, and this is by far the best one. Like all console-style RPGs, combat is turn-based. The random battle staple is also alive and well. The graphical style reminds me of some of the recent Final Fantasy games, but with the exception of a limit break system, the combat engine is clearly paying homage to the Dragon Quest series. The character class tropes are especially true when you look at the character types. We got the archer specializing in debuffs, the thief who steals items, the generally useless lancer, the high defense, high damage oriented main character, and the cleric female lead who is in love with the hero but totally shy about it.
Come, Gondorian. We shall attend to my matters in due course.
Don't get me wrong, this game's not a cheap imitation of the console RPG form. The designers have done their homework and created a quality product. That said, I do have some criticisms. Firstly, it would have been nice if characters did not share a limit break meter. I can't see any good reason for why they don't have their own. Secondly, EA has put too much of the game's storyline into optional video files that you unlock. Because the videos can run for several minutes and you generally unlock a new one every 10 minutes, it's just a giant pain in the ass to constantly stop whatever you're doing, open the video submenu, and then watch the video. Then you have to close all the windows to continue playing the game after you've watched the 10-minute frickin' video. I didn't even bother to watch them all until after I beat the game. I wish they had incorporated the FMVs into the gameplay better. I mean, look at this. Right after you beat the Balrog, you have to watch the whole goddamn movie clip of Gandalf falling into the pit. Thirdly, the Mines of Moria level annoyed the absolute shit out of me. Because the graphics are so dark, I often got lost and the mini-map is of little value, because there are sometimes multiple layers within one area, and the map doesn't distinguish between them. After wandering around for over an hour, I had to turn to a strategy guide just to find the fucking exit for the first section of this level.
You rangers from the north are full of riddles.
Fourthly, some parts of the storyline are rather forced. For example, the second to last battle of the game has you fighting side by side with Arwen as she takes on the Witch King. While this makes for a fun battle, story-wise it is a retcon of the novel and the film. I do think that the detail that the designers put into the character equipment is worthy of note. Playing this game is like taking a tour of the Weta Workshop Armory. They modeled just about every piece of armor and weapon created for the film. It makes me feel like this game was a labor of love for the team, and I appreciate that they put this level of effort into the game. Another feature worth mentioning is that after you clear a level, you can play a mini-game where you control a party of monsters to fight for your party. If you win the battles, you earn special items for your PCs to use in the actual game. Also, it's just totally badass that you can play as the Balrog. That's right, you can play as the Balrog. It's not on the cover for no fucking reason. Yeah, that's right, bitches, I'm the motherfucking Balrog. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. Sorry. I wish EA would release a sequel where you just play the monsters, because I deeply enjoy this aspect of the game.
The time of the book has come.
If you're a fan of Lord of the Rings films and you enjoy console RPGs, I encourage you to track this game down and check it out. I can say with some confidence that this is the best console-style RPG to come from a non-Japanese developer. I wish EA would bring this team of designers together to make a prequel, possibly set in the First or Second Age. That would give the team a lot more flexibility for the storyline, and I would definitely purchase it. Lord of the Rings: The Second Age. Think about it, EA. One last thing. The final battle of the game is against the Eye of Sauron. Yeah, I don't even know how that's fucking possible, but it's there.